Hey everyone, I'm Steve, game designer on 2XKL. I'm here to introduce our 6th playable champion who'll be ready to fight for the very first time at EVO Vegas 2024. Meet Braum, the heart of the Freljord.
Unless you make trouble.
Braum is a legendary hero with a heart even stronger than his muscles. His massive shield is once the unbreakable door to an ancient treasure vault. Braum uses it to protect those in need wherever he goes. In 2XKL, Braum is the guy you want by your side in a 2v2. His game plan is to shake off incoming pressure and defend his teammate, creating opportunities to strike back with overwhelming force and letting them shine. Braum's armor and assists let him disrupt enemy plans with ease. He also adds a freeze mechanic to our game, using the magic within his shield to stop opponents cold. This comes with new strategies to play around, whether you're on his team or against him. Defense is at the core of his design, but don't assume that he's not a damage threat, or this could be you. Braum's kit is built around Unbreakable, a buff that coats his shield in ice. He gains Unbreakable by landing specific abilities. Braum gains 1 hit of armor on his shield attacks while he has the buff. This means he can absorb a hit while using certain moves. Enemies can get rid of Unbreakable with a knockdown, a throw, or an armor-breaking attack like a charged heavy or an ultimate. Unbreakable is used to boost all of Braum's specials, making them deal more damage. But it also grants Frosty new effects to some of his abilities. For example, Winter's Bite consumes the buff to shoot a projectile, freezing an opponent on hit. Braum's assists let him defend his teammate for 1 hit of armor or charge in with his shield. They get even better with Unbreakable, so it's usually a good idea to start him off as your point character, activate the buff, then tag your partner in. And you can use your empowered assist to block tons of damage or to send opponents into the wall. Just rinse and repeat until they're KO'd. Stand Behind Me is Braum's defining ability. Hold back S2 to gain unlimited hits of armor and absorb projectiles. To get through, an opponent will need to throw Braum or hit an armor-breaking attack like I mentioned before. Braum's teammate can attack from behind the shield, making it a really safe way to tag in and deal damage. If you're in a duo, just make sure your communication is on point.
Together, we punch!
Stand Behind Me is a powerful tool, but it can only be used to deal damage when you have a friend backing you up. Once Braum is down a teammate, he has to take riskier swings to stay in the fight. To avoid this, he wants to protect his ally as much as possible, because they've got his back in return. After all, it's always best to fight together. Generally, Braum wants to do one of 2 things: get Unbreakable or call a teammate to continue a combo. His kit is designed around making that happen. His freezing abilities create big windows to safely land a heavy blow or tag in your partner. Battering Ram and Stand Behind Me allow Braum to absorb projectiles, and Unbreakable can give him the upper hand when he's on the attack. But because you trade speed for strength, he doesn't really have many ways to mix up or catch a faster opponent. Luckily, he's got a few tricks up his sleeve. Meet the Poros, magical creatures from the Freljord. Thanks to Braum's heroic deeds, he has many fluffy friends who are ready to fight by his side. His command grab calls a tiny but mighty warrior who leaves his target vulnerable for a moment. Get in an opponent's face, then use this move when they're on the back foot, and score an easy Unbreakable activation after it hits. And when your enemies are trying to run away, just toss a Poro at them. This doesn't do a lot of damage, but it's pretty annoying and knocks champions out of the air to force them to fight Braum on the ground. Lastly, Braum's ultimate is Snacks Time, which summons all the Poros you could dream of in a stampede of fluff. They're stronger than they look, adding massive damage to the end of a combo, or being used as a reversal. Braum's heavy attacks make him relatively easy to pick up and play. Press any heavy attack twice to activate a follow-up. If you're a new player, just remember to do this and you'll deal some reliable damage. It's easy, see? And it's especially useful in a duo with a more advanced player. Once Braum lands those first 2 hits, tag in his partner to keep up the pressure. Then, once you're a Braum master, you can connect these attacks to extended combos. Braum's best allies take full advantage of Stand Behind Me. For example, Echo and Yasuo have assists that cover a lot of ground quickly. Let Braum hold the line and clear a path for them to strike safely. Stand Behind Me is also a great tool for champions that want time to set stuff up, like Alawi. It's easier to summon a sea of tentacles when Braum's on the job. Braum is happy to jump in and save the day, no matter the mix-up. We're excited to see you take up a shield. He'll be ready to play at EVO Vegas in 2024. Visit the 2XKO booth to try the demo and chat with the dev team. Queue up solo or bring a duo to defend, and let us know what you think. We're always happy to talk. Braum will also be available for the 2XKO Alpha Lab, our first at-home playtest in specific regions. Register for a chance to be selected at play2xko.com. You can read about the available regions, platforms, and dates for Alpha Lab on the website. Follow us on the 2XKO socials for more info. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.